Hello, and welcome to Tennis Volley Talk with Brian Danielson. Today is not going to be too long of a podcast, but just kind of a little follow up of the first week and some of the winners, losers, uh, and kind of going to form with the top seeds that are expected to win are winning at this time. Even the men and also Sinner and Alcaraz and Medvedev and Fritz and let's see, Schwentek, Sabalenka, Madison Keys, Savatna, and a few of the others uh, that have been winning, and some of the younger ones too that have been really actually pretty good this year with playing and actually beating a top 10 player. But with this also, uh, just want to have a shout out to my co-host Rob Small that helped me with the pre Australian Open podcast, and then also we'll look forward to having him on after, and we can discuss what happened and what we thought of the play and who won and how they played, which will be pretty good with talking to Rob. And just like having him on, and he has become a very good co-host with me whenever we've talked tennis. But today actually, Friday the 23rd here, we had Alexander Bublik beat Thomas Eikenberry, and he beat him 7-6, 7-6, 6-4 in 3 sets. And then we have Alexander Zverev. He beat Cam Norrie, which he's had a winning record against Cam Norrie, and he's beat him 7-5, 4-6, 6-3, 6-1. And then of Alex de Minaur, he actually played Francis Tiafoe, and Francis Tiafoe, usually a good player and can extend sets to longer sets, is what he can do. And with that, he ended up winning de Minaur. He ended up winning 3-6 or 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. The third set was a little bit more of a iffy, but Alex de Minaur pulled it out. Then we have Francis Garundalo beat Andrei Rublev. And Rublev, yeah, he was okay. He can be a little bit crazy and drama, but evidently he wasn't too bad today. So with that, he won 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. And then on the women, on the daytime matches, Eva Jovic, USA, only 17 years old, beat a top 10. Jasmine Polini, 6-2, 7-6, 7-3. So she really came on. She can really hit the ball, and she's very poised for a young player like that. And then Alina Svitolina, she beat Diana Schneider. She won 7-6, 6-3, 7-4 in the tiebreaker. And then also Maria Andreeva, she played Elena Ruse, and she won 6-3, 6-4. And then Arina Sabalenka, she played Anastasia Potapova. Some of those names I'm just trying to make my way through here on that. But Potapova, she beat her 7-6, 7-6, but 7-4, and then 9-7 in the tiebreaker. And with that, it it just kind of, with the seeds going as they are, winning. So we're going to be getting into the fourth round. That's going to be coming tomorrow. Tonight also, then Madison Keys is going to be playing, and she's going to be playing Peyton Stearns, another up-and-coming American player. That would be an interesting match to see, and along with that. And then also Daniil Medvedev, he came back on a 5-setter not too long ago, or just a few days ago. And now I think, and I'm not quite sure who he's going to be playing, but Medvedev, he's going to be playing Leonard Teen. So that'll be a good match too, because that was an upset last year when Leonard Tien won the match last year. So that'll be a kind of a good, no wasted shots on that particular match for this Australian Open. But it's going to be moving into its second week, and then the cream of the crop, or the ones that are expected to win, will be then in the fourth round and going further, and then it'll be the 16, and then the round of 8, and then the round of 4, and then into the final, and finding out who's going to win in the final. So what's your prediction? And by the way, you podcasters out there, be sure and look me up on Tennis Volley Talk. Like, subscribe, and comment. And along with that, you YouTubers, like, subscribe, and comment. But also with anybody that is either way, just be sure and look on the podcast venue, iHeartRadio or Spotify or anything like that, because you'll see the Tennis Volley Talk on, or hear it on those particular networks also. So I do like doing this. I do like doing the over-the-phone interviews, and I do have a few more that possibly will be coming through. And then one after the Australian Open that I will be then hopefully being able to talk to, which will be a good one to have on my podcast, which will be a fun one to do. So with that, I'm getting better and better with my elbow. It's still there. I haven't been out and hit very much, just once in the time that it's been healing. Hopefully I'll be able to get out and start hitting a little bit more, seeing how the serve goes, and taking it from there. I'll probably try to get out and hit the ball machine this maybe at the end of this week or something like that. I've been kind of fighting a little bit of a cold through the week, so it's kind of getting better, but you can kind of probably tell it in my voice that it isn't too awfully good. But with that in mind, I do want to tell you about the racket of the week. Is actually a racket of the week is called the Pro Kennex racket. And here we go, that way. Yeah, the Pro Kennex racket is what it's called for the racket of the week. Now, this racket is, it's a nice racket, nice colored racket. It's a sturdy racket, still very straight. It has probably the original strings that were strung when it went to a store to get sold as a tennis racket. And probably this racket is in about the 1960, right into the 70, early 70. And then after that, they came out with the first composite rackets of the 70 and 73 and that area. But Pro Kennex, they actually were founded in 78, so not all that long ago, as compared to some of the others that have been around since 1876 or in that area. So a lot of them, but this one's 78, and it was in Taiwan that it was by Kunan Lo, and originally was established to manufacture high quality, innovative sports equipment like tennis and badminton and squash. And uh, it was recommended that it was they had a lot of the tech, the Kevlar, and they came out with the Kevlar, and then the graphite that they came out with in the early days of this racket here. But I like the color of it because it's kind of a black racket, that it has the red, uh, and then the red kind of a orange, pinkish, and then an orange, and then the Kennex is in orange. Uh, it has a pretty good handle on it. It's fallen apart a little bit, but it's still pretty good. You could probably lightly hit with this racket too. Don't want to hit it too hard, but you could do that. And they have a lot of the innovative behind the Kevlar and stuff of that nature. Uh, and then they had the uh, kinetic dampening system in some of the rackets too. So with that, it's a very good racket. So you podcaster, YouTubers, you're going to be seeing the racket right here. I appreciate and pardon me for my voice with the cold. It's been kind of tough, but I had to come out and just kind of mention a little bit about the Australian Open too. With that, this racket, you know, like, subscribe, and comment about it. I do like showing the racket of the week, kind of giving you an insight of some of the manufacturers out there and when they started, and then the year of the rackets also. It's been fun to do that. And then uh, you podcasters out there like this iHeart and Spotify, be sure and like, subscribe, and comment, and you can find that also on those networks, Spotify and iHeart, and you can be able to hear my tennis volley talk. But if you want to take a look at what I'm talking about with the racket of the week, you can go to my tennis channel, Tennis Volley Talk, and take a look at it. But that's about it. Hopefully, you'll be able to get out and start hitting pretty soon. Right now, it's been really, really cold here in the northern state of Minnesota. So it's going on its way down. It was -4 a little bit ago when I stepped outside for a little while. So, they say it's going to get down to about a -11 today. So that's pretty cold. But with that in mind, like, subscribe, and comment on what you like. If you like the over the phone interviews, I like doing, let me know on that. And everybody out in the southern states, be sure and keep on playing, keep on getting outside. And the southern states and the warmer states, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I had that bad. That came up all unexpected. I apologize. But with that, I just want to say keep on playing out in the southern states, and all of us in the northern colder states, we just got to get inside and keep on playing, and then get over those injuries that we have. So anyway, everybody have a nice week, and I will then talk to you next week and discuss more of the Australian Open and see where it goes from there. And then, of course, if you like the over the phone interviews with some of the pros that I've had on already, then be sure and be sure and like and subscribe to that and let me know what you think, or what you might want me to try to do as far as on my podcast. So get back, and then have a good week out there. And I appreciate you listening, and have a great week.